Hi there, Strawberry here. Hope you're having a good day. In this video, I want to share with you the story of how I was able to make a webtoon without having the skills to write while working on the remaining pages of this chapter and while testing out this tablet that I recently bought from Ueon. So, I recently bought a new graphic tablet and I'm replacing my 3-year-old XP Pen Artist 16 second chin. She's been true to her service, and I had no issues with her ever since I bought her. And I genuinely think that she needs to rest now, and that she has already served her purpose. And the main reason why I bought a new one is because I wanted to buy something as a birthday present to myself. And another funny reason was that there's a video that I watched on Facebook that made me realize why I should really buy a tablet like right now. And that video talks about that what if tomorrow you die? Yeah, exactly. You don't get to enjoy life anymore once you die, and nobody knows when we will die. So, as someone who is an overthinker, I get anxiety very easily by things that I would hear somewhere or something. So I immediately bought this tablet with the thought that I might die tomorrow and that I will lose my chance to live anymore. That's crazy, but anyway, I was contemplating on choosing between Wacom Cintiq 16 or Ueon Canvas Pro 19. I already tried both since my first tablet was a screenless Ueon and it lasted for 3 years, and I mean it worked amazing. And as for Wacom, I just bought their Moving Pad 11 last January for portability, and it works hella fine as well. Like the smoothness in their pen and the texture of the screen from Wacom is everything. Like for me, it's incomparable. And I was considering whether I'll buy the high quality and high performing Wacom or the tablet from Ueon with their unique features without breaking the bank. But in the end, I chose the Ueon. Wacom also has this model where it has touchscreen feature as well, but it's on Wacom Cintiq 24 Touch. And for me, I don't think I'll need a tablet size higher than 20 inches. And it wouldn't fit my table, and the price for Wacom 24 is over $2,000. So yeah, I don't think I deserve that tablet yet. And it's way out of my budget as well, so I didn't really feel it didn't really feel right to spend $2,000 for a tablet. So yeah, moving on. In this video, I'll try to finish the rendering of the chapter because it was taking too long now, and I need to start doing the storyboard in my other comic too, since my writer for Getting It Straight just sent me the script for the next episode. Yay! And I also plan to record the full process of how I make the chapters of our webtoon by parts, so let me know if you will be interested in knowing my process. So, going back to our main topic for this video, I'll be tackling about the journey of how I made a webtoon, even though I'm not a writer. Like you can make your own webtoon even though you don't know how to write. I couldn't do it at first because I didn't even know what the plot, the genre, the characters, settings, etc. of my comic will be, because I didn't plan any of it and I have no idea how to do it exactly. So I just tried putting my own personal experiences in terms of love life in a comic before, in the genre of slice of life, which is probably the easiest genre to do when you're just starting to figure things out, in making webtoon. So, yep, making a webtoon requires both writing and art skills. You can always be both if you have both of these skills, of course. Like, you can be the writer and the artist of your own comic. On the other hand, it would be draining, and being the artist and the writer of your comic could lead you to repetitive burnout due to the amount of work, pressure, expectations that you need to carry along the way. And yep, some people are just very talented and dedicated that they can do all of this alone. But most of us needs a hand to make things work. So as for me, I do not know how to write, but I've always wanted to create my own comic. And then I remember the past. Like, I would read stories from Wattpad and try to imagine the scenes in my head. And then I realized, what if I just collaborated with a writer? What if there's a writer out there who needs an artist for a story? Just like how I needed a writer for my comic. And that's when I started hunting for the writer. So I tried posting my art on different platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and then a few days after I posted it, some people asked me and said that they were interested in collaborating with me, and they said that they wanted to create a comic as well, but they didn't know how to do it. Mainly because they didn't know how to draw. So basically, the same reason why I was looking for a writer. And I replied to some and found out that the stories that they have are out of my taste, I guess. Like, most of them are in the action genre. And I was like, girl, I don't think I can do the action genre yet. Like, if I were to start my own or my first comic, I'd highly likely pick the one with an easier setting and not anything too complicated. You know what I mean? I'm just starting, so I wouldn't want to put myself in a position where I would most likely give up on the very first panel. So I just did some searching myself and tried reaching out to some writers with romance or slice of life genres who would want to collaborate with me. So, yeah. Oh, and it's for free, by the way. So, it's purely for a passion project. Like, my goal is to gain experience and experiment on my art style and find out my workflow along the journey. And I did say that I wouldn't want to draw anything complicated for my first comic, but I ended up doing a historical drama with bits of action. Yeah, I just go with the flow and let life happens. Whatever or whichever way it throws me, okay, fine, I'll take it. That has become my mindset that time. So yeah, this story was the story that we collaborated on. It's called The Moonflower of Goryeo, and it's already on Webtoon. It is based on a South Korean historical setting. If you want to check the comic, I'll put the link on the description box below. And yep, my experience when I was creating this comic for 1.5 years, I think, was a complete chaos with lots of realizations and learning. And the fact that it was historical made it so hard for me to execute. Like, the clothing has to be historically accurate, the setting, the palaces, and the accessories the character used. I was completely overwhelmed that I just did the bare minimum in everything. I didn't even finish the character designs correctly. And I didn't know how to draw accessories. It was all wonky and inaccurate, and I didn't have the money to buy 3D models as well. So, yeah, basically, both the writer and I were broke in terms of funding the webtoon, and that's one of our biggest mistakes that we didn't study enough and search enough resources, and if there are free assets that we could use for a comic, and we just started knowing nothing at all. But as a dreamer, we really want to make it happen, so we just do everything we can. We managed to save up some money to buy the palace setting, which was the most used setting in the story. And we also managed to buy some accessories, I think, but most of them are free. So, yeah. So, fast forward, we managed to make 10 episodes before we parted ways. Everything I learned from this webtoon, it was the reason why I was able to make the second one even better. You see, one of my goal was to finish the entire webtoon, like all of the episodes. And this story has about around 70-ish episodes in total, but we only managed to create 10 because for some reason life happens, and I still wanted to continue the story, but the writer is unable to produce the script anymore because of some personal matters. And yeah, sadly, that was the end of my first comic journey. But moving on to the second one, this one was pretty special to me because I was able to collaborate with a writer with established works. And again, this one is a pure passion project. I was the one who reached out to her while I read her story, The Damsel in Her Night, on Wattpad, and she agreed to it immediately. And we began our plan for the comic carefully this time. So the same thing happened for the Moonflower of Glorio. Along the way, we realized that it was too complicated and the setting were expensive. When we look at it on Acon 3D, it was expensive since the genre of the Damsel in Her Night is dark fantasy romance. So yeah, I do think it is more complicated than the historical genre that I first tried. So we decided to change the story and choose a lighter genre. Then, Getting It Straight was chosen among Frisia's other stories that are available for adaptation. And this one is a rom-com gender bender. This one reminded me of the anime I used to watch when I was in my teenage years or in high school host club. So I was really happy while making this one. You heard it right, it's about a boy who is disguising herself as a man in an all boys school. And right now I'm reading the second book and it was so funny and the romance in the story is so unique. I fell in love with the story writing and the whole GIS world that I even memorized all the characters' personality. To be honest with you, making Getting It Straight made me realize what genre is I'm suited for. That romance and slice of life is my genre. I could bring the best of me when I was making this, and it brings me so much joy while creating. So, right now, we're currently working on episode 19, and I was planning to record the whole process of making the whole episode next after this video comes out. So, yeah. Also, this comic is something that I could confidently say a success in my end. That even though it's not that famous yet, the fact that we're still here continuing the webtoon no matter what, it makes more of a milestone for me. And that is why this is so special, and I really want to see the characters come to life until the very end. So we've been making Getting It Straight since April 2024, and we started building their character designs, buying a full set of background settings on Acon 3D, writing the scripts, updating schedules, and then the whole process of webtoon making comes after. And yep, that's the story of the second collaboration, which is still ongoing until now. Now, on the third one, This one caught me off guard because who would have thought that a client would reach out to me to make her a comic for her story? Who? I did not expect anything at all. I was so focused on creating only for passion. And now, a writer, or a client rather, will pay me to make her story into a webtoon? Gosh, talk about opportunities. You've got it right. I was hired to make the third one. And this is the one that I'm working right now on your screen. It's a sports GL comic, and I do believe that life has been throwing me to the unknown places I've never been before. Like, I don't have any experiences with sports, particularly baseball. And I also don't know how LGBTQ romance works. Regardless, I still accepted the opportunity. First is because I am now free from being unemployed. Hallelujah. Second of all, I will be able to support my other comic fund somehow. Third, it is a new experience that I can add in my portfolio in the future. Fourth, I will be able to help my family expenses after 4 years of being unemployed. Lastly, holy, I feel blessed. I feel so blessed that this has always been my dream, and I don't want to let this opportunity to slip away. Also, she might be watching right now. So, hi to my client right there, Zelly. Thank you so much for this opportunity, and thank you for trusting me with your story. Going back, I was hired, and this time the preparation we made for the webtoon was even more careful. We started planning out the character designs and buying 3D assets last July 2025. And by the way, this time I know nothing about the story. I read only the summary and nothing more. So I highly rely on the writer's script and ask a lot about the story before doing the storyboard and finalizing the chapters. Also, another funny story to tell is that the writer coincidentally bought the same school set we use in my other comic, Getting It Straight. Like, can you imagine that? We just changed the color of the school building to blue instead of red so that it wouldn't be too obvious that we're using the same asset. And then, after around 6 or 7 months of creating a buffer or the first few episodes of Flame Between Shadow and Ice, we decided to publish the very first episode last February 14, 2026. I am now juggling two series at the same time, and the experience was insane, but fun along the way. And the more I draw the chapters, the more I get comfortable with the characters, and the more I know about creating webtoon. And the most important thing I learned in this journey is that no matter what happens, you don't give up. If you truly want to succeed, you must see results. And that not all results are good. You have to go out there, expose yourself, make mistakes, and learn to be patient and trust his timing. That is all for now, and I do think that this video was too long for a chat. And I do hope you enjoy watching and listening to me today. So thank you so much. And don't forget to subscribe to my webtoons as well. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!